So hello there, I'm Doug Clemson. I have been writing some stories and posting it here on LinkedIn about my son Ben, who was an anesthesia tech that I had found dead in my apartment New Year's Day 2016. I'll tell a little bit of the story, try not to run too long. Ben took a job as an anesthesia tech at a hospital in an unnamed state. It's an unnamed hospital. The story is either fictitious or true. The hospital neither exists or doesn't exist. So let's just say I'm trying not to violate any social media policies and keep it at that. Ben obviously had his struggles. He did suffer from some depression. He did have occasional marijuana use. He was not an habitual abuser of any type. He didn't use hard drugs or narcotics. And I had no idea that I might be putting him in an unsafe environment where he would have access to very powerful medications. So I have a lot of regret and a lot of regret, a lot of sorrow about that, thinking I may have put him at risk. So Ben didn't intend to die. He was experimenting. I don't know if I ever really made that clear. There was no suicide note. There were no suicidal ideations that he ever expressed to me. So we can lay that to rest. Looking back to Ben's time in college, he went to University of Florida in Tallahassee and dropped out his last semester of his fourth year. He wasn't getting good grades at the time. And sometime in his late second year, early third year, Ben had gotten a job working for a dictation company that did mostly dictations for CPAs, some legal work, and Ritalin freely flowed through that facility. In fact, it was encouraged that the kids take Ritalin to increase their typing speed. They got paid by the word, so the more words they could type a minute, the more they made. I can't help to think that maybe that casual use of Ritalin to produce an overachiever, I guess you could say, that maybe it made experimentation just a little bit easier. I don't know. Might be another subject to look at. I also could mention, looking back, Ben had attended summer programs for gifted children. I won't name the actual program. I won't name the actual school. It's a very prestigious school that he attended for 2 summers and did a mini med school. And while he was there staying in the dorms, the RA took him to a frat party. Now, this is a 15-year-old boy taken to a frat party and given large amounts of alcohol. And he was introduced to more casual drugs there for a 15-year-old. So that's some more of the backstory that led to may have contributed to Ben's death. I don't know what your thoughts are on it. So I'm just recording that for right now. I'm sitting here watching the sunset. I don't know if we can see it. There it is. I'm on call right now. Maybe I can watch the sunset and record at the same time. So I'm just finishing up call. It's been a hell of a week. I was on call the other night. Got out 10:30. Ran three teams until 10:30. Went home. Fell asleep around midnight. 2:20 the beeper goes off. And I worked all night and all day yesterday until I finally crashed around 10 o'clock last night. So what we do is stressful. Healthcare is extremely stressful. I had a few thoughts last night and today, and I did send off some emails that might help me build a little more of a story. I am looking to get maybe the crime scene photos, which I need a subpoena for, which I didn't know. So I have someone looking into that. I did look to see if I can get the 911 tape. That's been destroyed. They want to keep 911 tapes for 6 months. Who knew? And the police report is destroyed after 1 year. So I can't get that. Just thought it might be interesting to make some type of PowerPoint presentation or something. So I have a few more ideas. Thank you everybody for reading what I wrote, and thank you for your thoughts and prayers. I can say I really don't have much of a relationship with God, and maybe I will at some point, maybe I won't, but I do appreciate your thoughts. And who knows, prayer doesn't hurt, so I'll take it if you want to send it my way. Hope you continue to watch and continue to read and continue to inspire me so I can continue to tell Ben's story. And saying that, to be continued.